Good evening, everyone. Right, so today going to be previewing Druid Second Awakening, but it is going to be rather short stream, guys. My daughter, she's still sick, so I don't want to stay online too long in case I'll be needed somewhere else. Right, so let me quickly transition to the game. This is a test server environment. Once again, it's very important that everything you see might be changed and might look different on global. Obviously, it all will run differently on each server. So let's quickly go through the skills of Druid. Some people claim that Druid Second Awakening was quite strong in the Chinese version of the game, especially the defensive one. So what I've done, as you can see, I managed to get her to 5-star Second Awakening, and I will do 6-star Second Awakening during the test. During the test, the preview, I will not play Caster Druid until I get it to the 6-star. Once I get it to the 6-star, this is where I'll start playing the Caster Druid. Yeah, I think that will be it. Hello guys. Yeah, okay, so this is what I'll do. I'll just test the Caster Druid at 6-star, and I'll test defensive Druid starting at 5 and moving to 6. This is what I'll do, because obviously if you're playing Rampart and you're still using Druid, then the biggest difference will be at the 6-star, okay? If you invested in Rampart, you'll obviously want her at 6-star. Otherwise, I would not even get to 5-star, okay? There are better units you could utilize, like Tenant Priest, Sister, Judy. Obviously, for a third team, she still might be good, but I'll not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see how much time I got, but yeah, I'll go for 6-star testing here. Anyway, let's see what happens here. Okay, so at 1-star, just when we awaken, unit damage reduction is increased by 30% for the caster version. Then we got, after casting Call of the Forest, which is the ultimate, Druid calls upon the forest to obstruct the enemy, decreasing the attack speed and unit damage of all enemy units within a random area. It's quite important, random areas, so you can happen to the back line, front line, whatever, by 20% each. Lasts for the same duration as Call of the Forest. At 3-star, we increased Druid attack speed by 20%. Okay, this is a support unit, 20% attack speed. Tenacity 300, that's quite good. You want support units to be good, beefy like Sister. Then at 4-star, when blessed by Live Bloom, each Druid unit restores HP equal to 200% of the attack to a random friendly unit, and also increases the unit defense by 20% for 5 seconds. Okay, so yeah, Live Bloom, obviously I have no idea what the skills of Druid do, because I don't play, well, I play Rampart as a third team, but I actually don't use her. I have her, but I never used her. Okay, so there's an extra HP recovery, so that might be quite useful. I'm not sure if she already has any. Let's just quickly go through her skills. Okay, so that's with that. Yeah, so that will be... Yeah, so this will be an extra healing here. Then we got at the start of the battleground, shields equal. Okay, so that's quite important. It's to all friendly units, and obviously the Rampart faction, same as Cove, benefit greatly from units that got shields, sorry. And then the 6-star, we got Ubiquitous Grove. Right, so this is the level 1 of the skill, well, plus 2, so 3, yeah. But this is the basic level of the skill. Obviously, the values will go up. Increased damage reduction whenever the Rampart unit is on the battlefield, and Druid praise. Oops, sorry guys. Druid praise for friendly units at the start of battle, thereby increasing attack speed and crit hit damage of archer units and caster units by 8 and 8 respectively. Quite good buff. Crit hit and unit damage of offensive units and charge units by 160 and 8% respectively. Okay, so quite good. And tenacity and unit damage reduction of defensive units by 168% effectively. That is quite good, and it lasts for 1 minute. Obviously, these values will go up, so quite good buff. Not gonna lie, this looks quite good. We'll see if you can replace. I could. She's got like basic. What is it? Emblems. Because I'm not. I didn't use her. Okay, we'll try with this first with +2, and then go for the +4 if you guys want to. Anyway, let's move on to the defensive unit. Obviously, this is what people were talking about. Apparently, this was like quite good in Chinese version. Obviously, our version is a little bit different. I'm not sure if it's been buffed or nerfed. So let's go through the skills. Hollywood counter attack. It's a passive, increases Druid guard's block value by 500. That's quite a lot. When blocking, each Druid guard deals damage equal to 200% of the own attack to target unit and recover HP equal to the damage dealt. Okay, so we got like a counter attack. That's quite good. Okay, we'll see what it does. Obviously, I'm not gonna read that bit yet. I'll read it once we get here. So returns damage and heals for the amount of the damage return. Druid Guard imbues the shield with the soul of the forest, thereby increasing unit damage reduction by 30%. That's what you want on a tank. Also summons a magic circle every 30 seconds. Okay, if she lasts longer than 30 seconds. Increases block value and unit damage reduction of friendly units within a relatively large range by 400 and 20% respectively. Okay, so that's for all your defense and offensive units. And once the magic circle has faded, it grants a shield equal to 20% of max HP to all friendly units within the magic circle. So that's quite good. Okay, another shield and buffing other tanks and melee units. At the start of a battle, increases the defense of Druid God and random friendly melee units. Okay, melee units. This is quite important, so it's multiple but random, so we don't know how many. By 30% and grants them shield equal to 30% of max HP. Each time Druid God loses a shield, increases their defense by 3%, stacks to 20, so 60% defense, and lasts for the whole battle. Okay, everything here seems solid, guys. At the moment, these skills looks like I had no time to really read them when they were released on Discord. I usually don't have time. That's why I'm not very active on Discord. Druid God calls upon the forest to inflict bind. Okay, on the target unit, rendering them unable to attack, move, or cast skills. Also, they deduct 2% of the max HP every second, lasts for 5 seconds, and cooldown is 20. Okay, that is quite good. It's like an old Android bind from Heroes of Might and Magic. Each time, okay, so that's what we get once we get to a 6-star awaken, which is quite costly. Let's be honest. Okay, so this is quite standard for every second awakening. Depending who you actually put out, you get extra stats. Obviously, this is level 1. Every 20 seconds, Druid Guard gains an oaken armor that can block up to 6 instances of damage and inflict slow on the melee units. Okay, so 20 seconds, 3 blocks, which will probably trigger counter attack as well. And on melee units that attack them, when Druid God loses the oaken armor, increases that unit damage reduction by 12%. This is level 1, and block value by 320 for 10 seconds. Seems quite good. And now, on top of this, this was the basic description of the skills. Now we're gonna move to the Star Soul Awakening. So obviously at star 1 you awaken all these skills except for the last one. Then the Hollywood counter attack, which is the ultimate, which is a passive as well. Yeah. Upon triggering the skill, purifies self and restores an equivalent amount of HP to the friendly unit with the lowest HP. So that is quite good. Okay, so 2 units will be healed whenever she counter attack. Druid Guard energizes the Holy Oaken shield each time they take a critical hit. At 10 stacks of energy, Druid Guard gains a shield equal to 30% of max HP and inflicts bind on enemy units with a relatively large range for 2 seconds. So, yeah, interesting. Bind is not a silence. Is Naga immune to that? She will not be able to cast skills, which is her ultimate. So that's interesting. Now, 4 stars at start of the battle, effects apply to all friendly Rampart units and are also 50% more effective on protected wood units. Druid God gains immunity to the portion of a single instance of damage that exceeds 35% of max HP. Okay, so this is a little bit worse, yeah, because 35%, most of the units got like 18%. So that's quite interesting. Okay, this is much higher than usually. Okay, let's move on. The Druid Bind also affects enemy units within a very large area in front of the Druid God. Druid God recovers 6% of their max HP when attacking enemy units inflicted with Bind. Oh, okay, 35% for 9-man unit. I thought that was a 4-man unit, by the way, guys. As I said, I don't play Druid, I've never used Druid. And then we get, at 6-star, we get the skill. Okay, so that's a 5-star unit. Well, the emblems I'm using currently on her are +5 legals. And on the caster version, I'm using this right now. Okay, obviously I can change it to anger whenever we want, but let's go with that at the moment. This is more maybe standard build. I don't know, I don't play Druid. Now let's see the skin. Yeah, so that's Second Awakening, quite nice. Nothing compared to the Eagle Warrior. Oh, sorry, Eagle Guardian. Talents, is it? Yeah. Okay, everything is on the same level as every other unit. And what we'll be playing against today. Right, so this is what I came up with quickly. Just a very, very defensive Melodia team. Okay, this is and quite expensive as well, as you can see. Obviously, I'm not testing Melodia. I'm just trying to see how strong the defensive version of Druid is compared to other tanks. So what I'll test today is basically I'll go through the tanks. Obviously, we know Dendroid has fallen off, so I'm not going to put Dendroid. What I'll test is against a fully maxed out Centaur, Supreme Paladin, and Blackguard. These are the tanks that I'll test. Obviously, I can modify that and run it with Kov as well, which I believe quite a lot of people are actually running with. As you can see, I'm playing very, very defensive, and this is the reason for that is I want to put Druid here. Okay, so I want to put a caster Druid, and I want to see which of these units you could replace. So maybe you could replace 2 and play something else. Yeah, so yeah, this is just Stormy to keep these tanks alive a little bit longer than 20 seconds. And also, I'll be able to switch these 3 units around when I'm testing the caster version of the unit. Okay, so in the same team, I'll be able to do quite a lot of testing. So anyway, let's run the team without Druid. Let's just split it up. Yeah, at the end, of course, I'll do more Rampart oriented team. This is the plan. Okay, I just want to see how it performs against tanks. Other tanks. So 32 seconds for the Centaur. 70 seconds for Paladin. And 45 seconds Lagar at the current setup. Okay, so obviously if I add more Rampart units, this fight will look different. Okay, so yeah, I know about that. Don't worry about it. Now what I want to do is I want to put this is just a base. Yes, this is what I want to do. I want to see the base formation like that, and then we'll obviously once we get to 6-star and everything's tested in that situation, we'll do the proper tests with proper formations. Okay, so that's what I expected to happen, but we can see already in this case ooh, okay, obviously there's no enough damage dealers here, but it's 44 seconds, so right, so we can already see that Druid alone is, at this point, Druid is better tank than Centaur. And we know Centaur is quite good right now. Okay, so this is why I'm not going to test the what's it called, Druid yet. Okay, I want to test the tank. I want to get the tank to 6-star. Actually, I can do that. It doesn't take long. Just put Centaur back one. Okay, and now the Centaur survived 32 seconds previously in that setup. Now I'm just going to rotate Druid through. That's actually a good call. Captain called it, but I already went with that, so I'll just follow through with that. The thing is, when I've tried to run different formations, the fight lasted 20 seconds. So, yeah. Okay, so obviously right now, I'm not going to actually look at how long the tanks are going to last. I'm going to look at the fight duration to see what fight actually, which unit replacing by the Druid caster will give me the best results. So as we can see right now, I replaced IP and I got a 60-second fight. I'm replacing Judicata. Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, I'll do that this fight, and then I'll do it again. I was looking at Centaur, I don't know why. I'm always looking at the damage numbers instead of healing. So 3.2. So 104 seconds. Yeah, quite a lot of teams actually are dropping Judy now with IP. And yeah, and we'll be able to see that during this stream. You'll notice that once I get these units to the 6-star, and I'll start moving them around, start adding units, it will look quite interesting. So I replaced Sister here, and the fight was actually 81 seconds. Okay, so far when it comes to the caster version, the best result we got was where I replaced Judy. And when it comes to the tanking version, so far the Supreme is Paladin, which obviously we knew, right? So that was a 5-star. Now, let's go to the 6-star. They have it as a defensive, or they have it as a caster. Okay, so yeah, already defensive Druid is already better than the Centaur and almost at the same level as the PG. Okay, that's a 6-star. Let's get the skull. Okay, there we go. So so this is what I go now. Okay, so we know best results were with Sister and Judy. Sorry, without Judicata. Okay, so this was the best result we had using Druid. Obviously, RNG being RNG can actually change this fight. Okay, so her healing is still quite low, but she provides quite a lot of buffs, and the fight was actually 85 seconds, so a little bit less than previously, but obviously this is a RNG, okay? So the fight changes, okay? That's nothing to worry about. Now let's move to the tank version, and I'm going to put the Judy back on, although we know it's not the best option, but just to make sure we have similar what's it called, similar teams. Right, so the previous fight lasted 44 seconds. Let's just look at one of the fights. There should be some kind of energy bar. Obviously, it's not visible, okay? It's not like with different units where you can actually see the stacks, because it's stacking. And once it gets to a certain point, it actually uses a skill or something, but look at, okay, it's quite interesting. First 30 seconds. Okay, let's rewind it. That was... That's already a good progress when it comes to even the fight duration. 47 seconds. Edison, I'll do that eventually, but right now I'm not testing. Maybe I'm not testing the Rampart formation. I'm just trying to see the Druid. Okay, how the Druid survives against this team. So yes, this formation I will buff it. Okay, it will change to a proper formation, but at the moment I'm just testing one unit. So yeah, 47 seconds, not much of a difference when it comes to the Druid lifespan, but the fight was much closer. We could see DG actually falling down, and yeah, Mateusz maybe similar to I see it. I think I changed it. Maybe similar to the Berserker second form. Path of Assassin will be the way. Okay, anyway, so that was without the planets. We can still add the planets, so let's do that. Let's max out that unit. Obviously, with SR plus units, it's quite easier to get all these planets compared to the SSI units. Now, at some point, obviously, I'll replace Paladin as well. I'll run like a full, maybe not full, but Cove and Rampart mix. Now we got, what's it called? Dragon Turtle with a weapon. He's on the same level as the Paladin. So it will be quite interesting to do that combination as well. With Druid, it will give a lot of shields and a Mermaid as a healer instead of the typical castle formation. So yes, I'll show all of that, guys, so you don't need to worry about it, okay? This is just a basic formation. I always do that. I always start with something that loses, something that's weak, and I upgrade it, okay? That's the plan. Yes, so this team will get improved, okay? Don't worry about it. Okay, so yeah, let's go with that defensive version. Okay, so 47 seconds previously. Let's see how much it's going to last with the planets against Naga team. Okay, this is a big killing line here with Marksman and Arcane Archer as well. Okay, so that's Druid down. Okay, 40% of the team's damage taken, 47 seconds, so not much of a difference in that case, okay? But But if I switch the places, then the druid will be tanking Sister and Judy. If I do that, then there's no damage. Obviously, the fight will look different, but at the moment, I just want to see that druid, and then I'll do the proper fight signature, as I always do. Okay, so now we're going back to the... Was it center I was using? I think I was using center. Yeah, well, if you want to see just the win, yeah, then I'll do that. Okay, but obviously now the the druid will not be tested really. Okay, the druid will have an easy line compared to paladin, but obviously paladin is a better strong tank at the moment. So yeah, if you want to see a win, this might work, but that's not what I'm trying to see here. Okay, not at this point anyway, because I want to actually, this is my goal, to actually drop these 3 units. Okay, the 3 standard units that people are using. Well, basically these 4. I want to drop Angel as well. Yeah. Obviously, there's no much damage done, but tank druid out damaging Seraph. Okay, interesting. Right. Anyway, bam. Let's switch it back, and now let's put the caster druid. Mantis is a joke. I'm really disappointed with Mantis. I invested in Mantis because I like Rampart. My friend, he was always playing Rampart when we played Heroes of Might and Magic 3. That's why I wanted to pick it up as a fed team, but I'm really disappointed with it. Of course, Captain, that's what I'm going to do next. Don't worry, okay? You guys are trying to rush things, but I'm doing that step by step. Right, so 94 seconds, so compared to 85. So 85, that's quite good. Okay, so this is another improvement here with all the stats. Obviously, it's not the best. Yeah, definitely defensive is much better right now. Okay, so we got it to 6-star. We know what's happening. Now, let's go with the defensive version first, because I'm more interested in the defensive version than this one. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to drop units little by little. Okay, so first I want to focus more on that. Okay, so obviously this unit is not the greatest at the moment, but let's just add him. Okay, let's add the green dragon. Let's see if it's going to impact it. Oh, so that's why she died so fast. But it's so easy for SR plus if you play it like me for 2 years, yeah? So look at the Druid damage. Okay, it's similar to Gold Dragon at this state of the game. So 45 seconds. Okay. We didn't win. Obviously, if we switch Paladin again, we're going to win because the Druid. Maybe Druid will be a better off tank, like a support tank. Anyway, so we're building that. Okay, we're still losing. So what happens if I add... Let's try a little bit more Cove oriented. Sorry, lol. I'm talking crap. Okay, yeah, let's start investing into Cove units. Okay, let's replace Sister with Mermaid. Okay, we're still losing. And much faster this time around. Let's add crate. Let's add a little bit more damage, and let's drop Green Dragon, because at the moment Green Dragon is rather weak. Okay, let's just get rid of the castle. Okay, let's get rid totally of the castle units. Just going to speed it up a little bit, guys. Let's run this. I like Mermaid. I'll use Mermaid first, Joshua. I can always switch it back, but I like Mermaid in this team. And during the previous test, which I've done last week, I believe, when I was testing Dragon Turtle weapon, Mermaid was on the same level as Sista in Melodia's team. Whoa, okay, so Druid got obliterated here. Okay, so SWOT answer as well. 14, okay, so yeah. So that might be an issue. So what happens if we actually try something else? Okay. Let's make Druid an off tank. Because yes, as someone mentioned that Adrian, they only have 35% cap, and Naga does AoE, so she hits all of them Druids, and that's why they die so easily. Yeah, and from what I can see so far, there's no stopping Naga for the Druid. If we put Paladin here, as you could see, and I switched the places of the Paladin, we could have won the fight previously. But Naga just demolishes Druid tank. "39 seconds. Okay, let's try and find a way for Druid to survive. Well, I wouldn't say nobody. There are formations and tanks that can stop Naga. We can try BG, but eventually I won't get rid of BG in teams like that. Maybe if I do something else, maybe if I go a little bit different. Right, let's go like all the way damage, okay? Let's see if that help us. Something like that. Yeah, I'm thinking of dropping. Did I drop Mermaid? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do. No, hold on. What did I do here? I put BG. Okay. Let's go. Totally damage. Okay. Let's see if we can burst through with that tank, and then maybe I'll put. Oh, we can't burst through. By the way, I like how Oracle performs. Right, let's go back. Let's revert this change and let's go with BG. Yeah, I wanted to play a little bit of Cove synergy here. Alright, let's do that. I think really that 9-man unit 35% is really bring that druid down. Snaga seems to just go through it. If I just drop this, doesn't work for me. Got no idea how to keep Druid alive. I don't want to stack healers like I could do that. Yeah, Druid, if I want to test Druid caster, then I'll do that Stormy, but at the moment I'm trying to keep that unit alive. Because obviously, you see, if I actually... And I want to use a little bit more Rampart oriented team. I could do that. Put Paladin here and just... Maybe that will... Oh. I've done something wrong here. I haven't tried that yet. But the second gen Rampart champ is Melodia. Oh, you mean champion? Okay, yeah. It's true. Yeah, that the Mondo. I thought you were talking over here. See, that's nothing. I can't keep it alive against Naga. I just can't. Okay. It's not bad, but that Naga is destroying it. Okay, that's great. Let's go castle. Let's go back to castle formation. Okay, let's just do this. Oops, sorry. Because when she's in the second line, when she's not threatened, she does well. Okay, we won the fight in the previous scenario when I just swapped the lines, when Paladin was actually the tank on top. Well, not in that formation, not in that combo. Can't make it work. Just can't make it work with the Cove. I think the problem with the Cove is the Cove itself. Let's drop everything that is Cove related. Bang. Yeah, which I'll do the first one just to show that yes, this tank can work, but it's an off tank. Just wanted to put that center on there. I should have switched them around. BG should be first. Let's try that again. Ooh. Oh no, they actually are there. Okay, I want to do something, guys. Okay, just before I move, because sadly I don't have that much time left. I just want to see if that will work. Is it defensive that I put her on? Yeah, put it as a defensive. Just drop these emblems. Spirit buff assassin. Let's quickly cast them. Should have like a spur +5 set. Always ready for the stream, so I don't waste your time, guys. And I'll do some testing. Well, I'll revert that formation to this first one that I used. That I used the castle ones, the castle formation, which I don't like. I'm just so bored with everything running with castle. Maybe this is the way for Rampart, sadly. Just like for tower to run with castle. So yeah, I'll do that formation, and then I'll go to the caster one, okay? Because maybe caster will have better better results for me because I just can't make her survive. Because this one was quite good. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. Like Stronghold is quite interesting right now. Okay, so let's see how much damage she can bash out. Okay, better result with that. Okay, so truth to be told, I don't remember the formation I used at the beginning. Wait, it was just that. I believe it was that. Was it this? I'm going to move to the caster right now, but sorry, I didn't find caster. I don't know. I never used Druid, so we'll see how it performs. But oh yeah, I got this Path of Assassin on it. Vicha, was this the team that won previous fight? Yeah, the Path of Assassin definitely does not work on that Druid. I don't know. I think Naga is just too strong for the 9-man tanks because the 35% cap is not helping Druid to survive at all. Although the Druid does better than Centaur. Because Centaur only survived for 4. Let me just get that data back. Hold on, guys. So yeah, Centaur survived 32 seconds while Druid 44, so better than Centaur, but not impressive against Naga so far. But you can win the fight, okay? If you play Castle and you can't be playing these 3, okay, you obviously can replace some of them, but this working, yeah? Is that what you want? Oh, for both teams, so you want Naga on the bottom as well. Yeah, I'll do that, which I just figured out later. I did actually not look at Druid gut healing. 15% of the team. 20. 45. Yeah, but if Ichiya wants to change the seed again, okay, obviously he wants to see another result. Something might be happening, okay? It might be totally different here. That's why he wants it, and I understand that. Yeah. But it's not only Naga in that case, it's against Marksman as well as Arcane Archer. So this is basically like a kill line for the tanks. Oh, that was interesting. That's better. But Druid still died. This is the problem. She still dies. There's nothing that stops Druid from dying. Yeah, and running both sister and IP is not efficient. Yeah, once Naga releases her ultimate, they just die and still die. Can't keep it alive. No, not really, Captain Coldy. I can beat this Adela team with so many different teams. And I can beat it with this team as well. It's just I can't keep that druid alive. No matter what I do. Anyway, guys, because I really don't have too much time today, let's move on to the caster druid. Okay. And obviously Paladin has better results. So let's replace Judy, okay? This is the team we had the best outcome with. Yes, Tal, you definitely need a 6-star Naga to be able to compete. Before 6-star, she's not that good, and now with her defense being reduced a little bit, she is not as beefy as she was before. Okay, now I'm going to switch the lines. Obviously, there will be players that play Rampart, and they'll find a way to utilize these units. Yeah, Naga need that planets. KI is also true. This Naga, the test server that I'm running right now, has all the planets maxed out, okay? And that is a difference. There's a huge difference because there's no many Nagas on global who have that. This is why people don't have the same similar results, basically. It's a huge difference between no planets and full planets. Okay, that's nice. So definitely definitely you need Paladin to tank the Naga, okay? And I don't Centaur will not cut it. No, Centaur is worse than Druid. Tank. Okay, at 5 stars, second awakening, Druid tank outperform Centaur. This Centaur just can't take Naga. Similar to the Druid tank. But yeah, we can win. And Centaur is worse than BG as well. In that scenario, obviously, this is the scenario I'm testing. Okay, because people wanted more Rampart units. This is why I put Centaur. But in this scenario that I've been running, BG outperforms Centaur. And Paladin was the best of the tanks. Okay, Paladin still is outclassed. But what I want to do is, I want to try, because I didn't do that yet, I want to try cast up Druid in a Rampart Cove formation. Because this works, okay? If Paladin is tanking Naga, we can win. If I'm using Centaur, if that makes sense, yeah. Because obviously that was still Paladin tanking Naga, PG was just an off tank. Okay, and there's not much damage on that side. So what I would do is maybe get back to Centaur. Maybe drop Sister, since we got so many supports, and just add maybe something like Dark Elemental, just to see if this helps with the Naga problem. Yeah, still better result with Sister. Okay. Never mind. Let's go a little bit Cove oriented. Okay. So obviously this looks better now. I don't want to put Mermaid yet. Yeah, caster version, I was never convinced. Maybe there will be players who will claim that, yes, she's good, but for me, she's just lacking stuff. Tank version might only get better. She's just not. I don't know. I'm just so not convinced by Druid. I could usually see the difference in the units, but with Druid caster, I just can't. Yeah, definitely that. Just okay. Best way to test. Okay, we knew the result previously. Let's just add Mermaid. I play without rosters, Captain Coldy, so it's a fair environment. Okay, I only have the champion, the RSR, and stuff. No faction or class. No, I actually have class rosters, I believe, but no faction rosters. no, just not convinced at all. Okay, and I'll finish up the stream right now, guys. I'll just do the quiz because I'm not convinced by the Druid. This unit did not amaze me compared to some other units because there were quite a few quite interesting units like Shadow Dragon. Obviously, that's different class, but we also hit Marksman. Okay, that's quite good. Everything else, what's that? Nagachi. It's just that Druid does not really talk to me. Like, ooh, hard to tell, Adrian. Um, maybe 1 week when I got an easier, sorry, 1 weekend when I have an easier week, I'll be able to stream Saturday, Sunday, and then I'll catch up with everything else. But yeah. I'll try my best. I did Golem Second Awakening. Can I find it on my channel? No, sorry, Son Nguyen, there's no hotspot because the date is dated back to the 16th of August. So yeah, Golem was first and I tested it. Yeah, but really not convinced about Druid. Definitely not convinced. What's your next plan for our account? What do you mean, Ali? Yeah, let's just leave it like this. Yeah, as you can see, the schedule I'm dated back to 16th. Okay, I mean basically, yeah. So no hotspot here. No events, nothing to spoil really. Right, anyway, guys, let's do the quiz. The question will be quite simple. Don't want to make it too hard. All right, yeah. So the next heroes, obviously, I'm saving up for Darmeth or Darmeth, whatever. Yeah, she's next on my list. Still not sure about the third team. Obviously, I'm waiting for Arcane Eagle for my main team. So yeah, let's go. Let me talk quickly about that. So, what is this? Alright, so I'm currently running. Obviously, I'm running Castle Tower on my main account. And obviously these units are set up differently. Okay, I just want to quickly put them in here. This is what I'm running right now. I'm not running Seraph because my Seraph is crap. Yeah, so this is what I'm running right now. And my plan is to get Arcane Eagle. If I get Arcane Eagle, depending on who I am playing against, I can either drop that, which I don't want, but I could drop. I'm not certain about that. Yeah, but obviously I can drop one of the tanks. Sadly, Dragon Golem is just not the strongest tank right now. So probably BG and BG. Adrian, I just put them like that. Yeah, I know you can do that, but I just put it like that so you can basically see what units I'm playing. So obviously, Arcane Eagle. Mm, uh, that's for the main team. Okay, now my secondary team right now is as you can see because I moved. Oh, hold on, I'm just getting tired here, guys. So my second team and the team that allows me to get no COG. Is it COG? Duel of the Champions tournament wins is my Inferno team. So right now it is okay. I'm talking about the COG. Okay, so that will be a 6-man team. And I had quite an interesting fight against Adela, and this team allowed me to win it. So that's 4 units. What else I'm using? This is my second team right now. Okay, not even 8-man because I don't really care about that at the tournament. So yeah, this is what I'm playing, and my goal here is replace Seer with Faun, 3-star Faun. So there will be a lot of utility, and Venom Spawn can carry. Yeah, so Faun first, and then replace that guy with Fallen Angel eventually, and move that guy to the 3rd team, which will make my 3rd team stronger. So this will be like Inferno with Neutral and Faun. So yeah, I'm getting hit 3 stars. People are saying it will work. We'll see. And obviously I'm not using Devil. Devil is useless right now. Because one team will be running DG, second team will be running whatever. And yeah. Devil Tank, yes, eventually when I get Devil Tank, this guy goes to a 3rd team. So as you can see, I'm moving pieces from my 1st team to my 2nd team, and eventually I'll move these pieces to the 3rd team. So I'm basically using everything that I invested into, except for my 3rd team right now is... I don't even have Melodia. So my 3rd team for the COG or whatever is right now... That's like a 3-star actually. Oh, and I don't even remember what's... I think the last unit will be Seraph. I think I got it free of All-Star Awaken. So as you can see, I don't even have anything. I don't even have anything here, okay? Because I didn't buy that lady. If I bought that lady and put her here, that would be quite good. That would be not too bad. Yeah, but whatever's left. But now imagine, okay? So yeah, I'm getting phone next, and when I get phone, I can move that in here. Obviously, I don't have that, so I'll do this. Okay, it's getting a little bit stronger, yes? Now, when I get Fallen Angel, I'll be able to move BG. So it's getting even stronger. Now, if I want to, if I want to invest in another conflicts unit, that will be Light Dragon. Okay, let's use Black Dragon as a replacement. So I can do that, yeah, so that's a Light Dragon. So now it's good synergy, but this guy is only 3 stars on my main account. Yeah. On top of that, I moved Seer, okay? I dropped Seer from my Inferno team, so I could drop Seer here. So it's a mix now. And the long-term plan is obviously dropping Adela for Darmith. Yeah. So I put Darmith there, and when I drop Adela, oh sorry, Light Dragon, but we were talking about Light Elemental as well, right? But Adrian is having a good point. I am going to invest in every castle unit. So Light Dragon is next, and then the Falcon or whatever, right? So as you can see, this team is like a mix, and Adela is quite good with mixes as well. So if I get Darmith, by the time I get Darmith, I'll be dropping. I'll definitely replace that. Okay, so I can play this, drop that. Now, obviously, I don't have Judy here. I don't have anything, but I'll get Light Dragon. Where is it? Okay, I got Light Dragon now. Maybe by that time, I'll get second Awaken either of that. So that will be a tank. Maybe we'll get second Awakening of that. So I'll be able to move Paladin here, which I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to lose Paladin. And obviously, if I move Adela to my third team, I'm not currently using Seraph, so I can put Seraph in that team as well. And by the time I get Darmith, my Seraph will be 6-star. So I have Dark Elemental, maybe Light Elemental, as second Awakening of Seraph, Light Dragon, Blackguard. So that third team will eventually start looking good. Yeah, and I got Marksman as well with Adela. That's quite. That looks better now. Obviously, this will not have Judy and Sista, which is another issue, okay? Because Judy and Sista will be used in my... Yeah, that Mantis was a total waste of diamonds, so I'm stuck with 6-star Mantis and 6-star Seer that I don't have a use for. The next year, 2023, I will not have use for them. Maybe as a 4th team in that new miracle thingy. Now, another thing is, if I decide to spend, okay, but I'm not going to do it. If I decide to spend, I'll do 3rd team dungeon. Okay, I got 3-star Evil Sorceress. I got 3. I'm very close to getting 3-star Faceless, as because I need them for my charging roster for Arcane Eagle. So all the free ones all the free shots I'm getting from the events, that will be my that'll be going there. Okay, and I could play a 3rd team using all that, yeah, Black Dragon, stuff like that. But it's quite expensive. Yeah, it's quite expensive. Anyway, guys, it's quite long. I've been off the. Yeah, but I just need them for the roster. You know, my charging roster is quite empty. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, guys, let's do a quick question and let's wrap up this stream for tonight. Luckily, my daughter did not wake up. Maybe I got a message, but I know nothing about it. Oh, yep, I got a message. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's go. Okay, so question. Let me quickly look what I can ask you guys about. Okay, let's clean the chat. Do not write anything. Okay, I'll just do that. So every message after this line will be connected to the quiz. Hopefully you can hear me. Right, anyway, so the question is quite simple, guys. Once you get a unit to a 6-star second awaken, you unlock a new skill. I want to know the name of Druid God extra skill, which you awaken at a second awakening, and it has to be the full name. Okay, so it's a 2 words name for it. Okay, in the meantime, I'll open the names. Oh, I've been doing that for a long time, guys. Actually lost half of the list. Anyway, I'm just so happy I can actually give someone 3 diamonds. Okay, so yeah, the correct answer, let me quickly transition to the game, is an Oaken Armor, and I already see that Stormy wrote down Oak. Okay, usually I accept typos, but that's quite different. Okay, it's just like saying light and not lightning. Okay, so yeah, sorry Stormy, I can't accept that. And we got Methy. That's fine. So it's another one. KN, Tal. So that's 4. And Adrian. Okay, congratulations, guys. Let me just quickly confirm you still won diamonds for the servers you're playing on. Tal EU 76. Methy EU 22. Ivica EU50, you still want diamonds for your alt. Adrian EU89. And let me just quickly look for what's your name. KN. KN, I will need your information. Okay, I don't have you on my list. Not sure if you won previously or not. So the only thing I need you to do is go into your account, copy paste the ID, and just write down a server name to confirm. So if I see a mistake in your ID, I'll know it's a mistake. Okay, and that's it. That's it. Thank you guys for today. Do we have anything scheduled next week? Where is Phone? When is Phone being released? Is it 14 days? Yes, here in chat, KN, as nothing really anyone can do with your ID. So Phone will be next weekend. Okay, that's good to know. I know I'm streaming. Thank you, Adrian. Right, yeah, 174. It's 9 days now, so nice. Dungeon players will rejoice. I'm getting beat by dungeon players, so I'm not happy. They did not listen to me saying not to buy priest. All of them did. So I dropped a couple arena spots because I can't. I could, okay, don't get me wrong, I could. get the first arena spot back. But I will need to snipe it because they are sniping as well. So there's no point. I'm just gonna accept the place I got now because I don't have time to play the game certain times just to, you know, get the arena spot or something. So I had my time. I was able to actually get the first spot for quite a while. Now it's time for someone else to get these diamonds until I'll be able to secure it with no issues. Okay, let me find Sylvia. Let me just write a message to her. And because we're not in the same guild, Talcohen, and obviously there are some, how do you say it? There's some bad blood between us. We obviously share everything else, but it's just too much hassle for the arena. It's not really. I had it for quite a long time. Now someone else can have it for quite a long time. It's not. I'm not really bothered. I merged with server 19. My server is really. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but we're not the strongest server. We lost quite a lot of strong active players. Right now, we don't even have VIP 15 on our server. Yeah, I got only 2 server merch. Kyan, you still with me? Kyan TY, are you still on the call, on the stream? Can you double check your code? Because it seems quite short compared to everything else. I think you might be missing 1 digit. Yeah, sorry, 12 digits, but these ones make it look so small compared to everyone else's when I copied it. Okay, that should be fine, Kyan. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week where there should be phone testing. And remember, guys, whenever I'm testing a unit, there is an extra prize. Okay, there's this 10 Covenant Scrolls, which are worth 2,700 diamonds. So that is a good time to be on the stream, right? So I'll see you next week. Bye.